What's really good, guys? This is Al B, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the new ZGame Editor Visualizer in FL Studio 20.7. Now, this visualizer has a new wizard, and you can do some pretty cool things, and you can really quickly get a good visualizer down for your beat, and you can upload it to YouTube or Instagram or wherever you're trying to share it at, whether that's a full song or a beat. It's a really good way to kind of get some actual video to go along with your track. And so let's check it out here in FL Studio, how to set it up, how to use it, and then let's see if we can't come up with a dope visualizer. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so here we are right here inside of FL Studio. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and load up a beat that you've already worked on, and that's kind of, pretty much already mixed and ready to go, and you're ready to kind of publish it out on BeatStars or YouTube or wherever you're publishing your beat. Go to the master track channel. You're going to hit the drop down to add in a effect, and I'm going to navigate to ZGame Editor Visualizer. Boom. So that's going to pop this up. Your preview window pops up to the left. Now, one of the big deals of this new update is the new wizard workflow. So let's go ahead and go through that now. So I'm just going to open up the wizard, boom, and it kind of drops me into a default preset. And you can kind of navigate right here. I wish this was a little bit bigger, so I could see those presets a little better at the top. I'm going to just randomly choose a preset and see what it looks like. This one looks kind of cool. Might be doing too much. Let me try another one. That one looks interesting. I think I want something more like this. So this is pretty cool. So let me see what I can do with this. Let me go ahead and change so this is just a preset, and I'm going to start kind of modifying it to what I want it to be. I'm going to go to, this is the Airliner preset. And I'm going to change the song title. I'm going to call it Trap Crazy. All right. Author is Al B. Comment will be, this is alb.com. All right. And let's see. The background is very obvious what the background is. So I can change that if I want to, right? When you pick a preset, it pre-fills all of these different parameters. And so I'm gonna play with this and let's see what else we got. Alps 2, Alps 3. So you got different, what looks like simulated mountaintops. Let's see what this is. Okay, so you can just, filter through the different background options and see if you find anything that you like. What's super dope about this part right here is that you can actually go and find media online, and it takes you to a stock library, and you can actually go find background videos to put there. So let me go see if I can't find one. So this one's kind of got a beachy feel to the beat. So let me see. All right, let me use that one. Okay. And then let me see what I can do with the overlay, the process level. The process is like, yeah, I see it like it's like an overlay over it. Cause that stuff is blurred out. That's with it blooming. That's with audio shake. And I think audio shake it would make it shake when I play the beat. So let's see. You can click play down here in the audio source to actually play the beat. All right, that's way too much movement. So let me turn down the amount on the audio shake. All right, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really like the audio shake with this particular background because this background kind of already has some motion with the palm trees kind of breezing, making you feel cool. So I don't know if I need to use the audio shake process. So I'm gonna move on from that. Blooming. Blur is pretty cool. Yeah, I actually like blur. Let's see if I can't turn down the amount of blur. starting from nothing and turn it up slowly. Just enough. Okay, I really like the way that blur is looking. Now I'm gonna move down to the foreground process. I'm sorry, I'm gonna move from the process, and now I'm gonna move down to foreground. And let's see, this background is finna get locked. And now the foreground, let's see what this is. Okay, so this is changing the actual, wave. This is changing the actual wave that plays with the beat. Okay. So that's a interesting idea. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm not in love with it, but I'm gonna move down to the identification section and let's see what we got here. So the identification, I think, is just pretty much like the text front end. Yeah, okay. And I really like this 50s vibe with the border. That's gonna be the Al B special right there. Don't y'all be trying to copy me, all right? Don't be biting too much. But I'm gonna probably use that one right there. I had already come across this one in the past, and I really like it. So I'm probably gonna use this one. But you guys can kind of see, you can do some dope things with the wizard. So for me, just stepping through this super quick, I mean, this is my first time. Well, all right, it's not my first time, but this is like maybe my only second or third time stepping through using this wizard, and you can come up with some pretty dope visualizers pretty quick. I'm even thinking of coming up with some presets for you guys and saving those and then sending those out and sharing those with the squad. So if you guys think that's a good idea, drop some comments below. Let me know if you guys would like to see that, and I'll go back and I'll make a video and release some release maybe 10 presets so you guys can just drop those right into your master track and have a visualizer ready to go that's Al B certified. All right, so I'm gonna keep playing with this some more and see if I can't come up with something that I really like, and then I'm gonna step through exporting this to Instagram and maybe YouTube, and we'll kind of see how that process goes. All right, so y'all just hang in there with me. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so I'm back, and I finally landed on a visualizer that I thought was good. And I don't mean to say finally, like it took me forever. It really didn't. I was just kind of taking my time and learning what options were there. So I ended up going with the Cloud 10 background. As you can see, it's giving me this nice flying over the cloud background and this beautiful looking sunset situation going on. I have blur up here, but I'm not really using it. So if I take it all the way off, I didn't really put any processing on it. I felt like it looked really good like it did. So I didn't need to do any kind of overlay or anything on the background like that right there. The blooming looks pretty good. But I think I'm going to still opt out for leaving no processing on this. It doesn't matter. Both of those look really good. For the foreground, which is basically going to be the waveform you see in the bottom again, I ended up going with linear horizon down, polarity thicker. Now, this is one thing I will say. It was kind of frustrating trying to find a good waveform, but I had to start paying more attention to the actual names, and I was able to kind of find which one I was looking for. And this one is the one I thought looked the best. And my identification, which is basically kind of the font situation, I went with 50s vibe with the border. Again, I really like that one. I had came across it before, so I want to keep that one. And let's see what it looks like, guys. See? Hey. Hey. Hey, hey. You can also come right here and you can see how this was made, and you can come in here, you can tweak all the little different parameters. I would be careful because it is a little complicated. So if you get something that you like, you know, just go ahead and save a preset, and I'll show you how to do that right here. You just hit this drop down right here and you can go to save preset as, and I've named mine this right here. And another really cool feature, you know, you can go up to 60 frames per second if your GPU can handle that. I have a pretty good GPU here, so I'm gonna be good. And the export feature is really nice. So obviously you can't use the visualizer on your phone or anything like that. So you would just want to export your video here into whatever format that you need, and you can put it in Dropbox. You can put it on Google Drive or wherever you use to share out your files. So this is a good way to get stuff on Instagram. I have had issues before trying to export these directly into Instagram. There's some kind of issue there with maybe the codec. I'm not quite sure what it was, but I had to export the video here for just YouTube HD, and then I put that video inside of Adobe Premiere and just exported it again, and I was able to then upload it to everywhere. But I did have an issue using the Instagram formats here when I exported it, and I couldn't upload those directly to Instagram. So I'm gonna have to holler at ImageLine and see what's up with that. So if you guys do have that issue, just know it's not you. But this is pretty good still. Really good update here in 20.7. I suggest you try it out. All you have to do is own FL Studio, you know, and you could have a pretty easy way to make some visualizers and make some cool beat videos right out of your program, right out of your DAW. And you can't really beat that. They really came a long way with this. So let's just go back to the wizard and let's just see what else we got in here randomly. It's some cool stuff. Like, that's pretty dope. Yeah, man, they got some pretty dope stuff in here. Like, that looks kind of dark. That's pretty dark feeling, but that gives me a whole, like, I don't know, Knight Rider vibe. Y'all don't even know about Knight Rider. But all right, man, I just wanted to step through this and see. You guys can see they really coming with it in FL Studio, man. I don't know what y'all can say about FL Studio, man, but they're trying to give y'all all the tools y'all need to be successful out here, and I'm down for it. So cool. I'm just gonna play with this randomization button. Let's see what comes out. That's pretty dope right there too, man. I might go ahead on and I wish you could just save the, oh, you can save the preset. Nice. So if you randomly pick something that you really like, you can save the preset right here too. So I'm gonna do a random one because I might come back to that. And then once you hit render, if you don't truly like it, you want to actually tweak some of the finer details, you just hit cancel here. And you can come through here and start tweaking things. There are a lot of parameters, and you really need to be careful when you're changing them because you can mess it up. So just take your time. If you don't want to go through all that, then just go right back to the wizard and keep trying different random things, man. You can't really go wrong with this, to be honest. They got some dope stuff in here, man. And I can't wait to play more with it. They got the turntable in here. So yeah, the biggest thing again is just understanding what these different layers are. You got your background layer that you can change. You have your processes, which puts like an overlay over the background. And then you have your foreground, which is going to be like your waveforms. And then, which is your waveforms. And then you have your identification, which is like your text and stuff like that. See, that's like your text game. And then, yeah, you can continue to render and save video. And then you can keep playing with the different presets. A lot of flexibility here, man. You really can do almost anything. So shout out to FL Studio again. Without further ado, y'all, that's a wrap. It's Al B. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so I can keep bringing y'all these videos. If y'all want to see me drop some presets for this, let me know, and I might just do that. If I get enough people asking for it, I'll go ahead on and drop, 10 presets or so you can drop those right into FL Studio and have a dope visualizer that's Al B certified right out the gate. Till next time, y'all, this is Al B, and we out. Peace.